This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the National Basketball League Pilipinas. It may not be retransmitted nor reproduced in any form on any television or streaming platforms without the express written consent of NBL Pilipinas.
Pampanga Gym, live on the Leo Channel 23. First match of our Sunday triple header is Taguig City versus Nueva Ecija. NBL 2025 Season Governors Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. To begin our game day, let us all stand and kindly remove your caps. Tumayo po tayo, if you are able, for the NBL prayer.
Dear God, as we gather here today, we thank you for the opportunity to come together in the spirit of sportsmanship and competition. We ask for your blessings upon the players, coaches, and officials that they may compete with integrity, respect, and teamwork. Help us to play with passion and dedication, and may we support one another both on and off the court. Let this game be a celebration of our hard work and commitment, and may it inspire us to strive for excellence. We also pray for safety for all participants and fans, and that we may enjoy this time together in a spirit of camaraderie and fun. Thank you for this day and the joy of the game. Amen.
Kindly remain standing to honor the team's hymn. First to render the province of Nueva Ecija hymn, the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Thank you very much, Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. And to sing the Taguig City hymn, Taguig Generals.
Bayang pinapala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan. Ialay nating lahat, tapat na paglilingkod, Taguig ay sasagayan. Taguig magmaliwan ang lahat, di ka malilimot. Bayan kong sakay dilag, sa iyo nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin, ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, walang pagmamahal.
Thank you very much, Taguig Generals. NBL fans, please be seated. Both teams to the center court for the sportsmanship handshake. And you still have time to warm up before the start of the game.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! Mabuhay lalawigan ng Pampanga! Welcome to the continuing action from the 2025 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup live from the FEU Pampanga Gym in San Fernando City. And for our first offering today in our triple header, we have a good one. It's going to be the Taguig Generals against the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Good day, basketball fans. My name is Andy Servino. I'll bring you the action right here at courtside. So let's begin right now. So let us start by talking about the team standings. You can see that Taguig, they are 9-2, but they are coming off 2 straight losses. On the other hand, Nueva Ecija is 5-4, but they are coming off 4 straight wins. So we got 2 contrasting teams, 2 contrasting fortunes. That's why one team wants to rebound from their loss, the other one wants to reinforce their winning form. All right? So, having said that, though, this is a very important game because both teams, like what I said, Nueva Ecija wants to continue their winning ways, Taguig wants to end their losing skid. So let's talk about the team on your screens right now, the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Of course, in their last action, last July 4, they won, of course, against the Quezon City Enforcers, 108-101. And then if you look at the numbers, yes, it was even in shooting, but Nueva Ecija getting the edge to rebound 62-55 and teamwork assist 32-18, and then more hustle at 22 second chance points against only 12 for QC Enforcers. So that was their 4th win in a row. You know, the Buffaloes, of course, when you talk about the Buffaloes, you will always talk about Juancho Tolentino. Now, Juancho Tolentino against Quezon City, well, not usual Juancho Tolentino numbers, only 20 points, but you look at the output of Juancho when they first played Taguig, no, in the first round of the eliminations, was 31 points for Juancho. Again, he is no doubt the #1 scorer in NBL Pilipinas at over 34 points a game. Of course, Juancho cannot do it alone. He needs help from his fellow veteran, Eji Helios. Compare the numbers of Eji. Now, against Quezon City, of course, Eji, a good support to Juancho with 21 points and 3 rebounds. Against Taguig, well, yeah, 12 points. Typical numbers for Eji, a little under his average. Now, with the 1-2 punch, let's see, how will Taguig arrest their 2-game losing skid? Of course, just last Friday, they lost a rare 2 in a row against the Camsur Express at the Paco Arena. Of course, that game was very tight until the end. Of course, a late burst by Jerome Almario. Look at that, 39% shooting for Camsur, Taguig 35%, and then rebound, surprise, a Camsur big plus 14, 60-46, and also it was the bench of Camsur that did the magic. Meanwhile, one player who excelled in that game was in the losing effort was Dan Anthony Natividad. Of course, Natividad in that game had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. One of the few bright spots for Taguig last Friday. Now, you compare that to Natividad in their first meeting last May 16. Look at that, 29 points and a little bit of everything for Dan Anthony Natividad. He is, of course, a very important player for the Taguig Generals. Now, let's talk about Larry John Mayo. Now, Mayo, of course, the standout on both offense and defense against Camsur last Friday, 26 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. Against Nueva Ecija, of course, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. Now, Mayo, of course, was carrying the fight for Taguig. But before we go any further, let's turn you over to our call-team announcer.
Governors Cup. Here's the starting unit for the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. At forward number 20, Huxley Peralta. Guard number 15, Ace De Jesus. Forward number 4, Jerome Juanico. Playing center number 7, Kian Fontanilla. Shooting guard number 10, Eji Helios. The head coach is Sherwin Aliado. First assistant coach, John Paul Cabigao. Now for the 5-time champions and the reigning Governors Cup champion, Taguig City Generals. Power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Playing center number 3, Jonats Lontok. Starting at guard number 4, Chris Azares. Forward number 25, Edsel Galoy. Point guard number 69, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. Taguig Generals is led by Luga Tumbato. First assistant coach, Tupe Villamayor. The game officials are Arman Benaventura.
And you see on your screens there the starting lineups. And a little change here for Taguig. We see Christopher Azales starting. And then on the other hand, you can say the expected starters for Coach Sherwin Aliado and the Buffaloes. And now we are on the way here. And before we continue, Domo Domo is the official healthy nata juice drink of NBL Pilipinas. Available in lychee, pineapple, apple, grape, strawberry. So first possession is with the Buffaloes. And of course, again, we will say they are on a hot 4-game winning streak. That's right. They started the season 1-4, and now they're 5-4. They are well in contention for a Final Four spot or semifinal spot. And now we have an early foul on Jonathan Lontok. So at the line, Ivan Huxley Peralta. And now Nueva Ecija can sit down. Of course, Ivan is from the University of the East. And looking at the bench right now of Nueva Ecija, I see Jeremy Ingusan is in uniform. That's good news. And of course, we know Jeremy, he makes about 15 points a game. And that will be a big help. All right. No field goals yet by either side. Both teams still in search of the first field goal. Is this the one? Nope. Rebound Lontok. Of course, Harvey with a burst of speed decides to give it to Azales. Back to Harvey from 15 feet. One-hander, no. And another rebound. I noticed that Nueva Ecija is so happy today. They're a very happy bunch. They applaud even rebounds. Oh, nice reverse. Wow. So all 3 points of Nueva Ecija, courtesy of Peralta. Well, I'm not surprised if they're a happy bunch. I mean, hey, come on. They've won 4 in a row. They should be happy. And now Mayo with the first field goal for Taguig. After roughly a minute and a half. Fontanilla. So I guess Fontanilla has earned back his starting center role. Ace. No. And now Taguig with a chance to go ahead. Mayo. Subrabas. Okay, they'll do the half-court set. They won't go for the blaze three. Still early. Mayo. And whistle halts play. Okay, foul is on Juanico. And of course, we remember Juanico. He was the best player last time we played at San Leonardo. One of the home courts of Nueva Ecija. Of course, they also play at the Nueva Ecija Coliseum in the provincial capital, Palayan City. Three-pointer by Galoy. Yes! And with that, the lead is with Taguig, 5-3. Fontanilla, kick out to the corner. They want it back. Oh yes, they get the lucky bounce. And Juanico atones for his earlier foul with a three-point shot. Bounce pass to the baseline. Lontok. No, when cleared by Fontanilla. Fontanilla, give it to a guard. De Jesus, hemmed in well by the defense. Kick out for three. No. And Galoy skies for the Spalding basketball. Oh, nice cut by Lontok. Oh, case of overpassing now for the Generals. Well, I guess he had good intentions. Take a look at it again. Look at this. This is the three of Galoy that gave them the lead. Yes, smooth. And then, here's the retaliation. Jerome Juanico gets the 3 points back. And let's see. It's on Christopher Azares. So, I was, just to talk about the starting five of Taguig. Coach Lou Gatumbato. He has had a lot of combinations. Ever since, of course, the recruitment of Mike Sampurna into the Philippine Armed Forces, and then the injury to Fidel Castro. So he really has to change or tinker with the lineup to look for a winning combination. Subrabas. Back pass to Mayo. Yes. So let's recall the game of Mayo last Friday against the Capture Express. Mayo scored the first 13 points of Taguig. Wow. And now the first blaze 3 of the game, courtesy of Peralta. It gives the lead back to Nueva Ecija. And now they want to add to their lead. Long shot, no. Mayo. All right. Galoy, he hit one earlier, not this time. And Jesus with a burst of speed. Oh, pass it to the wrong person. Galoy, fancy dribbling, and he loses it. Oh, too fancy for his own good. They have the numbers, Nueva Ecija, but they babied the layup. They shoveled it to Lontok. Oh, again, another missed layup. Wow. All right, we got sloppy basketball here at the moment. And, of course, Coach Aliado decides to put in fresh bodies, probably to, stop this trend. Look at this, Mayo. Smooth. And then, look at that. The retaliation by Ivan Huxley Peralta. Dexter Tolentino is in the game, replacing Lontok at center. And he quickly takes an attempt. But they save it, yes. Oh, no. It did not go in. And we have a foul. It's on Subrabas. So now Fontanilla will take a rest and Tadeo will check in. Of course, Tadeo for a while held the starting center position. And it looks like an early foul on Tolentino. And also, by the way, Juancho Tolentino is in the game for the first time. So this should perk things up. And I guess Coach Gatumbato would also like to perk up his offense. He puts in Dan Anthony Natividad. That's, of course, instant offense off the bench. Okay, so we are just about to hit the halfway point of the first quarter. No good. Offensive rebound. So fresh shot luck here for Nueva Ecija. Running shot, no. Chance now for Taguig. Galoy. Mayo. Natividad. This is the first touch of Natividad. Give it to Tolentino. Tolentino with a beautiful reverse. Again, using his wingspan to his advantage. 9-all. Oh, steal. But Mayo dribbled on the sideline. Look at this. Earlier sequence, Good two-man game. Big and small. And, of course, Tolentino taking advantage. Of course, he's one of the taller and lengthier players in NBL Pilipinas. Tadeo having trouble. And Mayo out-jumps everybody for the defensive rebound. Subrabas. Oh, passes to the wrong person. Tolentino. with his first touch, his first attempt, no good. Okay, back to Tolentino. Cross court to the corner all day. Yes! You know, I noticed that a lot of recent games by Tolentino, he would start slow and, like play the role of a decoy. But for sure, he will be a marked man. Look at this. Good recognition by Tolentino to the corner. And all day to shoot for Kim Giba. Gale will trigger. Tolentino now to Ordonez. So Ordonez is in the game. Expect a different flavor whenever Ordonez is handling the ball. Natividad, no, and it's cleared by Tadeo. Buffaloes now will take it easy. One-on-one move, no. Offensive rebound. They kick it out. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. No. Chased by Ordonez, and the foul's given up to stop the fast break. All right, the referees will review that last segment. All right, and now the teams will have to be separated for the moment as the referees review. Also, by the way, David Completo has checked in, and David Completo is one player that has been excelling as of late for the Generals. So you can say the way Coach Luga Tumbato is choosing his players is, he would prefer to put the players or reward the players who played well last time. There's your screens there, Coach Luga Tumbato. Himself a very good point guard when he was still an active player. And by the way, this is the final, right? This is the final game of Taguig in the elimination round. Oh, here it is.
Foul on number 19, Clarence Santos is
yes. So it is a transition take foul on Nueva Ecija. Okay, look at this. Ordonez has it. He will run the ball, and then he is simply slapped by his defender. So it is a transition take foul. That means Ordonez will shoot one free throw and the ball will stay with Taguig. He makes it. So it's down to 2. 12 to 10. Yes. That's the correct score. And as I said, Taguig will keep the basketball. Ordonez, completo. And off Ordonez, top of the key. Another screen. Completo receives. Completo. No. Again, patient ball movement by Nueva Ecija. We see a different strategy today for the Buffaloes as compared to their most recent games. Here's a steal by Natividad. Natividad. Extra pass. Ordonez. No. Completo. Trail man. Oh, yes. And again, you should always have a trail man ready, like what David Completo did. So Completo, look at this. Here's the miss, and then Completo, ready for the offensive rebound, count the basket plus the foul, and he will shoot his bonus. Good. And with that, the lead is now with Taguig 30-12. That easy. Chance here for Nueva Ecija. No points yet for Juancho. Natividad. To the corner. Tanchoco. No. And it's rebounded by Juancho. Tolentino now. He has options. Will Tolentino to the corner again. So, as I observed, Tolentino is playing again more as a decoy in this first quarter. Because for sure, he is a marked man being the #1 scorer in NBL Pilipinas. Shot clock down to 6. They have to shoot. Turn around, no. Battle for it. Won by Natividad. Natividad will attack. Yes. Again, a lot of confidence behind that shot by Natividad. (16 to 12), up to 4. Again, to the corner. Traveling. We saw that. So De Jesus will return to replace Santos. As you see on the screen there, coach engineer Sherwin Aliado. Yes. Natividad. He has really injected some energy into the team ever since he entered. Natividad now to Completo. Back to Natividad. Natividad sees an opening. Yes, again, look at that. If you notice, a lot of confidence again by Natividad. There were no teammates there for a possible rebound. Okay, long rebound to the hands of Natividad. Natividad, oh, jackknife shot, but again, Completo is there to clean it up. Completo continuing to battle. Now he gives it to Natividad. They will recycle. Tanchoco will try. No, it's with Ordonez. Again, Ordonez with another chance. Back to Tanchoco. No. And referee says play on. Nueva Ecija. Yes. It's a blaze 3 for the Buffaloes. And I remember, when I covered their game in San Leonardo, in that game, they really used the blaze 3 as their weapon of choice. Ordonez using the screen. Again, nice cut by Completo. So again, take a look at what David Completo is doing on the floor right now. See? Take a good look at Completo. That is a good lesson in moving without the ball. See? He is moving around, he's active. He is not waiting for in one place for him to be given the ball. And for sure, with all his movement, he will become open. He will be a good target for his teammates. Unfortunately, Completo did not complete the bonus free throw. And we have a foul on Noy Pragoso, who announces his presence with that foul. So today, the difference that we see today is that it seems that Tolentino has replaced Pragoso in the depth chart at center. Meanwhile, Santos connects. This is, of course, there are two Santoses on Nueva Ecija. Completo will inch closer. One-hander. Oh, wow. 22-17. Under a minute left. Top of the key. Down to 11 seconds. No. And it stays with Nueva Ecija. More shot clock. Wow. And Kiba with his second basket. Completo. He likes that move, that finger roll. And considering it's effective because of his size, they want a clear out. They go one-on-one, and there's the foul. With 2.9 seconds left, we are not yet done here in the first quarter. It's on Francisco Tanchoco. So now Tolentino with a chance to have some points to his name, yes. But of course, Juancho needs to shoot a field goal. He needs field goals. 2 for 2 for Tolentino. And that puts the Buffaloes a bit closer. Last shot here for Tanchoco. Oh, all right. Wait. Referees will review. Let us wait for the review before we declare our official score. All right. It's good. It's a triple to beat the first quarter buzzer. Here it is again. Look. Look at the clock. Look at the hand. Oh, yes. Very, very clear. So our official score at the end of the first quarter is 27 Taguig, 21 Nueva Ecija. We'll be back with the second quarter after this break. Stay with us for more of the NBL Governors Cup. And welcome back, basketball fans. You're just in time to join us for the start of the second quarter. And Domo Domo is the official healthy nata juice drink of NBL Pilipinas, available in many flavors like lychee, pineapple, apple, strawberry, grape. So the first quarter ended with a buzzer-beating triple by Francisco Tanchoco to make it 27-21. And right, Nueva Ecija recovers. Here's the shot. No. It's with Tolentino. And that is the first field goal for Tolentino. Yes. So Tolentino with 4 points because he hit 2 free throws late in the first quarter. Now look at the numbers from the first quarter. Well, no doubt that Taguig is on top because they are shooting much better. 41%, 11 out of 27 compared to 7 out of 23 for Nueva Ecija. And then looking at the numbers that I like to look at, well, second chance points. Well, Nueva Ecija 5 against 3 for Taguig. And let's see, 3-pointers, 4 for Nueva Ecija, 3 for Taguig. And our leading scorers, we've got for Taguig, David Completo with 9. Yes, off the bench. And meanwhile, 8 for Kiba and 6 for Ivan Huxley Peralta as a starter. So 29-23 is our score. Nueva Ecija with possession. Inside the tack. Yes. Yes, Santos with 2 points. No, that's Mark Carlos Santos. Of course, the other Santos is Clarence Hill Santos, who is a guard. And now Mark Carlos Santos with a foul, or Mac. And now Fragoso connects, but he is asking to be replaced. It looks like he got poked in the eye. That's right. We see him squinting. Oh, nice pass. Nobody marked. Nobody marked Tadeo. Everybody was too focused on the ball carrier. Down to 4, 31-27. Ordonez, Tansyoko. Again, Tansyoko. Oh, Tansyoko. I think Tansyoko acquired a lot of confidence after that buzzer beater to end the first quarter. And also, they need to give Tansyoko the ball because he's a shooter. He needs the ball to get his rhythm. Of course, you cannot shoot without the ball. So, foul is on Completo, and quickly, Larry John Mayo spells Completo. Meanwhile, Edgy Helios will return. And now Subrabas. So, the coaches are playing some sort of a chess game, trying to play matchup. Of course, if they see this player coming in, they put in somebody in response. Okay, Max Santos at the line. Whoa, wow. All right, they're still behind by 7, 34-27. Taguig now can add to their lead. Mayo. Tansyoko again, same spot. Not this time, but Mayo gets it, so fresh shot clock for Taguig. They give it inside, but well read by the defense. Helios now. Buffaloes now on the run. Oh, the good anticipation by Harvey. They anticipated the alley-oop pass. Cross-court to Mayo. Tolentino at the baseline. Ordonez for 3. No. And look at that. Active hands by Mayo to get the ball back. And now everybody in red is getting to touch the basketball in this sequence. Air ball chased by Tansyoko, and he runs out of space. He crashes into the Buffaloes bench. Of course, he's greeted by Jerome Monico. Yes, they faced each other. They've had a few battles back in college. Of course, Francisco for Enderman Colleges, Jerome for Our Lady of Fatima University. And now they are meeting each other in the professional league, NBL Pilipinas. One-hander by Helios. Oh, effective. Hey, still 7. Nobody boxed out Mayo. Mayo turned around, and Mayo gets his own miss. And that's the effect of, maybe you can say Mayo could be doing plyometrics. That's why he jumps like that. Oh, nice attack. It's a blaze 3 for Edgy. And by my count, it looks like Nueva Ecija has more blazes today than Taguig. In fact, I cannot even recall if Taguig has a blaze 3 today. And Mayo connects. Because, you know, I look at the stats report from the first quarter. There are 3 triples for Taguig, and I know that all these 3 are from the traditional 3-point line. So Brabas, wow, offensive rebound to Ordonez. Success. 38-32. Ordonez gives Taguig a little breathing space after that mild threat by Nueva Ecija. Meanwhile, we have an official's timeout. So we'll be back for more of the NBL. we're back to live action here at the FEU Pampanga Gym in San Fernando City. Of course, this used to be known as the Colegio de Sebastian, but now this is officially, with the start of the new academic year, FEU Pampanga. Mayo. Yes. So count the basket for Mayo. So Mayo will troop to the line for a free throw. Meanwhile, with a warning for resentment on Isaiah Cabigao. And Mayo cleans up the bonus. 41-35. We are nearing the halfway point of the second quarter. They do the high post. Nueva Ecija. They attack now. They kick it out. Edgy. No. Fuentanilla at the right place at the right time, but still could not convert. Ordonez now will sprint. Ordonez applying the brakes. No. Ball tap. Oh, won by Mayo. He wanted to shoot without looking at the basket. So now that will return Mayo to the free throw line. But before that, we have a challenge on the floor. Yes, the light is on. That means Coach Sherwin Aliado has filed a challenge. And the referees will review and we will wait their decision.
Was unsuccessful.
All right,
Foul
so it is an
on Charles
unsuccessful
Cuevo's
challenge
first.
by the Buffaloes. Let's see. All right, look at that. Look at the flight of the ball. Look at the action underneath. All right, Mayo with the tap. Well, I guess the referees, the foul will stay. The foul will stay on Cuevo. So sideline inbound by Subrabas. It's with Tolentino. Back to Harvey. Galoy wants a movement. Turn around. No. Cleared by Helios. Helios now will lead the break. Juanico finds an opening. Oh, wow. That definitely drew a foul. And you are amazed not how Juanico was able to carve a path to the basket in that sequence. So at the line, Jerome Juanico, our best player last time out in San Leonardo. And I remember Coach Sherwin Aliado telling me that they are not rushing Jerome, all right? Because Jerome is coming off an injury. That's why he was not able to play several games early in the Governors Cup. Brabas. Fragoso gives it to Galoy. Galoy fires it to the baseline. No, but look at that, Mayo. Easily, not pound for pound, inch for inch, one of the most athletic, if not the most athletic player in NBL Pilipinas. And now it's with Natividad. Natividad. He likes this move, yes. And it's a blaze three. If I'm not mistaken, that could be the first blaze three in the game for the Generals. 46-37. And now Cuevo gets 2 points back. Down to 7. Subrabas. To the corner. They went to Mayo at the post. Mayo face basket. And Natividad could not control it, so they will give the ball back to Nueva Ecija. Take it at it again. Look. Mayo simply showing us his jumping ability. And again, I am not surprised if Mayo is doing plyometric exercises. That's why he jumps like that. So the second foul on Harvey will send Juancho Tolentino to the line. And Tolentino right now still with only 4 points. It's now 5, but only one field goal. Only one field goal for Juancho, and now a split by Tolentino. Remember, Tolentino is averaging 34 points a game. The leading scorer in NBL Pilipinas. Fragoso. Good ball movement. Everybody gets to touch the ball. Galoy, yes. Under 4 minutes left, 46-40. 48-40. Juanico. They'll post up the smaller Natividad. No. Subrabas now. Bouncing to Natividad. Sleek move. Everything but the basket. Mayo now. And he's fouled. So that is the classic, the textbook form wherein when you take a jump shot, you release the ball at the apex of your jump or the highest point of your jump. So at the line, Larry John Mayo. First one is no good. All right, he wants to up their total to 49 with this one. Yes. So 49-40. Helios against Galoy. Helios shoots. No. They keep it alive. Tolentino. Yes, second field goal for Juancho. He has 7. He busts it to the post. Fragoso. Fragoso, power move. Too much power, but he will shoot free throws. Maya will take a rest. Well, he will be back, that's for sure. At the line, Noy Fragoso, a rookie out of the Rizal Technological University in Mandaluyong. But of course, he is from Taguig. Whoops, misses. Chance here for Nueva Ecija. Tolentino. Oh, interception by Subrabas. And traveling on Harvey. And lost chance there for Taguig. Well, right now Taguig is at the 50-point mark, which is normal for this team. And I think Nueva Ecija has a good chance to hit 50 as well as before we hit the halftime. And what gives? Okay, second foul on Yeji. So Taguig will start from the backcourt. Subrabas flicks it to Natividad. Completo with the screen. Natividad still. Natividad gives it. Oh, stolen by Tadeo. It's with Tolentino. Here's the attack. Jumper, baseline, no good. And last touch on a Buffalo. Tadeo, the guilty party. Azales will return. He was part of the starting five. And Coach Gatumbato calls a timeout with 2:29 left. And we'll be back for more of the NBL Governors Cup. Look at this move earlier. Mayo, 12 points, 9 rebounds. He is 1 rebound shy of a double-double, and we are still in the first half. Yes, look at that, huh? What a jump, huh? What jumping ability, huh, by Mayo. Now, we've been watching him since 2018. It still amazes us. Azares. To Subrabas. Subrabas has not scored today. And we observed in recent games that Subrabas has become more potent on offense. You know, he has added to his production because unlike before, when he would be a pass-first guard, because yes, you know, with the loss of guys like Sampurna and Castro, he has to up his points production to make up for the slack. Oh, out that pass and oh, yeah, we saw that. It happened right in front of us. The toes of Edsel Galoy stepped on the line. Yes, we are here at the stage. Here the baseline. Yeah, we had a good view of that. All right, patient ball movement here for the Buffaloes. Tadeo post up. Turn around, Juancho. Yes. So Tadeo recognized the size mismatch and he fed it to Tolentino, who took advantage. Completo, no. And it's won by Tadeo. Helios now on the attack. Baseline drive. Oh, he wanted to drop it to a teammate. It blows in their face. Jumper. Yes. Galoy, 2 points. Oh, it's a blaze 3 for Edsel Galoy. 53-44. Again, more patient ball movement. 3-pointer, no. And Tolentino snares it. Galoy now. Galoy to Subrabas. Oh, they wanted to give it to Jexter, but it sails out of bounds. All right, so I'll repeat. It's bounds, okay? Bounds with a D. Not bounce. Chance here for the Buffaloes to trim the gap entering the halftime break. And for sure, that will be a very interesting halftime huddle with Coach Aliado. Yes, that's a good way. No, for sure. No, they won't be leading at halftime, but the important thing for Nueva Ecija, they want to build some positives and take it into the second half. Completo is open. Yes. So no more shot clock. Shot clock's off. We'll just have the 17 seconds on the game clock and winding down. So possible last shot here for Nueva Ecija, and we have a foul by Azales. Oh, third foul on Azales. That's a development. And that should alter the rotation now of Coach Gatumbato in the second half. For three. No. Heave ho. No. Almost hit us. So at halftime, our score reads 56-47. A 9-point, an 8. Okay, again, our official score is 55. Yeah, 55-47. An 8-point lead for Taguig over Nueva Ecija. And we'll be back to break it down and bring you the second half after this break. Stay with us, please. At the half, our score reads 55-47, an 8-point lead for Taguig over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. And we are joined here by, of course, coach and sports agent, Mr. Ronald Dadivas, or Agent D, all the way from Canada. So, you have some news for us.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for inviting me here at NBL Philippines, especially Sir Soy Mercado and Ma'am Rose Montreal, and also the rest of the crew. Maraming salamat po sa pag-imbita. Actually, I'm a licensed sports agent, so I'm bringing UAP NCAA players from Canada to Philippines, and if ever sa NBL Youth po, pwede natin matulungan for a good opportunity para po sa UAP and NCAA din po.
That's right. So I heard there will be some entries from Canada in the coming NBL youth tournaments.
Yes, we're planning for that one, maybe hopefully next year, to compose a team and to compete NBL Philippines against the Canada basketball team youth.
Wow, I mean, that is something to look forward to because at least we will be able to discover some talents from up there in Canada.
Yes, Sir Anthony. So, marami po kasi mga potential players na need exposure and to help also the basketball program, especially not only the NBL, also the other leagues, also to represent our country, Philippines. If ever we compete international, we can do that one as well po.
You know what? We are seeing not just in the Philippines, but of course on the whole world via the World Wide Web. Maybe you can use this opportunity to maybe call out. There might be some more kids up there in Canada who are still hiding. Maybe you could call them out to come out and join your team, your tryouts.
Yes, actually, I have a few players in UAP and NCA. So one of them is Daniel Marcelo from CU. Then right now he's on San Beda. And also one promising high school player, JM Leal of Ateneo, the 6'8". And I have some couple of fill-ups as well from UE, Drayton Kawili. And I have also other players from not only UAP but also some UCAL players po.
All right. So again, this is just going to add more spice to an already exciting NBL youth games that will be coming soon later this year. So again, maybe you have some more greetings that you want to give out, some shout-outs?
Shout out to all the Phil Canadian ballers, and hopefully we will contribute and also compete with NBL Philippines through help of Coach Soy Mercado, Sir Soy Mercado, and Ma'am Rose Montreal. Sir Anthony, maraming salamat po, and mabuhay NBL Philippines.
That's right. Thank you very much, Agent D, Mr. Ronald Dadivas. And of course, we'll be back to break this first half further. And of course, bring you the third quarter after this commercial break. Stay with us. You are watching NBL Pilipinas. 55-47 is our halftime score. An 8-point lead by the Taguig City Generals over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Anthony Servino here at the FEU Pampanga Gym in San Fernando. And some quick stats to explain why we are at this score. Look at that, 42% shooting for Taguig, 40% for Nueva Ecija, and then Taguig plus 6, 33-27 rebounds, and plus 1 in assists, 40-13. I guess it is the bench played a big part, outscoring the reserve of Nueva Ecija 35-28. That's why they were able to sustain the attack with the good play of the starting five of Taguig. Now, look at the leading scorers, of course, talking about starting five. Mayo with 12, and then off the bench, these are Completo, Natividad with 11 and 10, and then the starter, Gale with 8. On the other hand, Tolentino, 9 points as well off the bench, 8 from Kiba, 8 from Eddie Helios, and of course, 6 from the starter, Ivan Huxley Peralta. Yes. So again, 55-47, that's our count. That sets the stage for our second half. And again, I will repeat what is at stake in this game. Of course, this is the final game of the Taguig Generals in the elimination round. They are at 9 wins and 2 losses. They want to arrest their 2-game losing skid. On the other hand, Nueva Ecija, they are riding on the crest of a 4-game winning streak, and they want to continue that today, of course. And then they have 2 more games after this. They will be traveling to Camarines Sur next week for the final 2 play dates of the elimination round. And of course, we'd like to remind everybody that Domo Domo is the official Nata juice drink of NBL Pilipinas. Available in the following flavors: lychee, pineapple, apple, grape, and strawberry. And Azares opens the third quarter with a triple. 58-47. That's right. And if you still don't know by now, yes, this is the former Colegio de Sebastian gym, which is now known as FEU Pampanga. Jumper by Lontok. Yes. Oh no! Cleared by Tolentino. From our angle, we saw. Oh! Peralta had dunk in mind, but instead he just went for the simple 2 points. Azares. Using the screen of Lontok, Azares. Mayo thinking what to do. And Subrabas could not control it. Ball will go the way of the Buffaloes. Look at this earlier sequence. Nobody marked Ivan Huxley Peralta. And Peralta all alone for the easy 2 points. Fontanilla. Face basket attack. No. And he draws a foul against, let's see. Oh. Second foul on Lontok. So at the line, Kian Fontanilla. This is like a matchup for the ages. We have here on the line Kian Fontanilla, who is a product of the NBL youth program. And then he is up against Jonathan Lontok, who has been with the NBL since 2018, since day one. So you can say battle of the generations. Of course, at halftime, we talked with our friend, Agent D, Ronald Dadivas. And it's nice to know that there will be some Canadian representatives in the coming NBL youth season. So watch out for them. Oh, poor box out by Taguig. Lucky for them that Nueva Ecija did not convert. Azares is open. No. Lead by Helios. Helios now. And referee halts play. What gives? Foul is on Galoy, and you can see that the coaching staff of the Buffaloes are demanding for a flagrant foul. But of course, referees will not agree. Helios. Tolentino. Jumper. No. And Tolentino, just to update everybody, has 9 points. And now Mayo ups his total to 14. And by the way, Mayo is 1 rebound short of a double-double. Barreling drive, nets 2 points for Fontanilla. Mayo. Azares. Lontok asking for it. Instead, he gives it to Galoy for 3. No. Falls in the hands of Juancho. Tolentino now. Bounce pass in traffic to Fontanilla. And ball will stay with the Buffaloes. Lontok will sit down and Tolentino will replace him. 3 on the way. No. Tolentino clears it. This is Dexter Tolentino of Taguig. In fact, in this game, we have 3 Tolentinos. 2 in Nueva Ecija, 1 in Taguig. Juancho will wait for his teammates. They flick it to Edgy. Peralta. Peralta had a good start. Fontanilla from 15. Yes. And quickly in response is Taguig. And it's a blaze 3 for Mayo. And at the same time, a push spotted on Ivan Huxley Peralta. Oh, yes. Yes, Peralta was simply on the path of Mayo. So Mayo now at the line for a free throw. Whoops. Stays at 7. Fontanilla receives at the high post. Face basket Kian. Looking for options. He sees cutters but he decides to take it himself. Forced to pass. Here's the attack. And De Jesus gets it. To the corner. Juancho. Yes. 11 now for Tolentino. Juancho. Mayo. Again, I admire his jump shot. Releasing the ball at the peak of his jump. Oh, nice bounce pass, but they wanted to give it to Fontanilla, but the defense just broke it apart. And Tadeo. Well, this is a rare time that we're seeing Tadeo and Fontanilla on the floor at the same time. Hey, Juancho. Too strong. And now the coaches of Nueva Ecija demanding for a foul that was not called. Azares. No. And it bounces to Harvey. Still no go. Look at that. Taguig is having an easy time just getting the ball back. Galoy inside to Tolentino. This is Jexter. So we got 2 J Tolentinos, Jexter and Juancho. They post up. And Mai has no choice but to foul. And that's usually the case, when you are trying to guard somebody who's at least 1 head taller than you, as seen in the example between Mayo and Tadeo. Okay, Completo will return. replacing Mayo. So at the line, Tadeo. First one is good. Down to 7. So the nice thing about this game, I mean, Nueva Ecija has done a good job of preventing Taguig from building a double-figure lead. In fact, the biggest lead of Taguig was only 9 points, 46-37. Okay, Cabiga will return to replace Fontanilla. Okay, Kim Kiba will return. Galoy will start at the baseline. Okay, Galoy has it. Using the screen. Completo! Missing the finger roll. And it's won by the Buffaloes. But stolen by Natividad. Finding Subrabas all day. Yes! And that is the first points in the game for Harvey Subrabas. And what a time to come. It ups their lead to 9, matching their biggest. And a foul at the post. It's on completo. Okay, only 2 on David. Look at this, huh? First points in the game for Harvey Subrabas. Taking it out. Extra pass to the corner. Yes! And Ace De Jesus with a triple. Down to 6. And it's stolen by Nueva Ecija. Chance here. Oh, but they don't. But they throw away the ball. Galoy. Count the basket plus the foul. Let's see. So Galoy will shoot a bonus free throw. Look at that. A burst of speed by Galoy. Yes. Reach in foul by Juanico. At the line, Edsel Galoy. Yes. 71-62. Up to 9 again. So again, they match their biggest lead. They have yet to penetrate the 9-point barrier. Whoops. Got hit on the head. Results in a turnover, and Completo is hammered on the way to the basket. So far it's on Ace De Jesus. Now Completo will be tested from the line. And he misses. If ever, if he makes this will be the biggest lead of Taguig. Yes. So now, this is the first time for Taguig to lead by 10 points. 72-62. And scoop shot. The net's 2 points for Juanico, and he's checking his eyebrow if it is okay. Taguig will slow it down. Yes. And Tolentino restores the 10-point lead, 74-64. Jesus. Again, they move the ball around using the screen. And a reach and foul by Natividad. Could not believe it. That is only the first on Natividad. Now Mayo. I can say a brief rest for Mayo. He is back. Air ball. And it's collected by Tolentino. Natividad now. Natividad. Strong move. Too strong. Mayo is there. And Mayo now has a double-double. He has 10 rebounds already. Ordonez being pressured. Ordonez breaks away. Ordonez, no. Completo. Coming from the weak side. Put back. 2 points. Up to 12. This is now the new biggest lead for Taguig. A dozen. 76-64. To the corner. To the post. You see the size mismatch. They did not exploit it. Power move by Tadeo. Completo. Stolen. Good defense. They have the number. Public display of rejection by Mayo. Extra pass. Ordonez. No. And a helter-skelter. All right, it's with the Buffaloes. In the 2-minute warning of the third quarter. And a foul. And quickly, Completo with 3 fouls. Take a look at it again. Look at that. They had the numbers here. And the public display of rejection by Mayo. And first free throw does not cooperate. All right, now this is to make it single figures. It is best if Nueva Ecija could remain behind by single figures entering the fourth quarter. But unless, of course, they do something to overhaul this 9-point difference in the remaining 2 minutes and change. Which is possible. Of course, we have the Blaze 3 and the free 3. And by the way, the free 3 has yet to be availed today. That's where you trade your 2 free throws for a 3-point shot. All right, here's the sequence earlier. Look at that. That is Santos simply grabbing the jersey of Ordonez. And you can just guess what's running to the mind right now of Coach Sherwin Aliado. There's his counterparts on Taguig, Coach Luga Tumbato.
Technical foul on Nueva Ecija, Granary Buffaloes for coaches decorum.
Okay, so it's a technical foul on Nueva Ecija for coaches decorum. Ordonez will shoot the free throw. Alright. So that restores the 10-point lead. And coaches of Nueva Ecija continuing to talk to our officials. Remember, they've already been given a technical. Natividad. Completo. At the corner. Using the Fragoso screen. Completo. No. Ball tap. Won by Juancho. Tolentino now against 3 red shirts. Yes. The 3 Taguig Generals formed a wall. And Tolentino just went straight into that wall. Drawing a foul. And it's on Mayo. So he got the right target. First one is good. Now the key is for Nueva Ecija is to trim the gap to as low as possible, and if they can get the lead that entering the fourth quarter, why not? Natividad. Does the pass to Completo, and again Completo with his favorite move. And again, referees quick to blow their whistles. And that is the third foul on Mayo. So again, another decision time for the Taguig coaches regarding Mayo. Will they sit him down to avoid a potential fourth foul? It looks like Juancho Tolentino will be the first player today to avail of the free three. And as you can see, Tolentino is lining up at the top of the key. And if he makes this, it'll be worth 3 points instead of shooting 2 free throws worth 1 point each. Whoa! But he gets it back. Yes. And they'll settle for 1 point less, but the important thing is they were able to get some points out of that. 79-71. Reverse by Completo is too strong, too much backspin. A chance here for Nueva Ecija. Tolentino having trouble. Gives it to the post, Tadeo. And whistle. The referees are becoming extra strict now. Alright, that's the fourth foul on Mayo. And at the same time, Coach Lugo Tumbato has opted to challenge that fourth foul on Larry John Mayo. So the light is on, and let us wait for our referees to review.
Taguig City's challenge was successful. There was
Alright,
no
so
foul.
we have a successful challenge by the Taguig Generals. Let's see. Okay, so look at Tadeo and Paragoso. All right. Oh, okay. So now Nueva Ecija will start takes Tolentino. Tolentino now wants a clear out. He will challenge the defense of Mayo. Tolentino explodes, but he is met by the last line of defense, David Completo. So 3 seconds on the shot clock. They have to move quickly. Santos. Oh, nobody marked Tadeo. Paragoso was napping for 1 second, and it allowed Tadeo the 2 points. Down to 6, 79-73. This is what we just prescribed for for Nueva Ecija to trim the gap as low as possible. And they might even get the lead entering the fourth quarter. Still a lot of time, 40 seconds. Oh, but Pragoso is denied another chance, but stolen by the Buffaloes. Tadeo asking for it. Oh, Juancho! Yes! Nice cut, a nice cut to the basket by Tolentino, and of course, good eyes by Tadeo. 79-75. Natividad, no! And last touch on a general. So, with 11 seconds left, this could be the last play for the third quarter, and hey, it could become a one-possession game entering the fourth. All right, let's see. It's with their best player, Juancho Tolentino. Oh, stolen by Mayo. Mayo, scoop shot. All right, will it count? Let's see. Let us wait. Will it count? And all right, it will count. At the same time, there's a foul. So again, we are not yet done with our third quarter. We still have some free throws. We have a free throw by Mayo. So here it is. The scoop shot is counted. Yes, it was in time. And at the same time, there was a foul on Mayo. Yes, very clear. You could see there at the top of your screen that there was sufficient time on the game clock. So Mayo is all alone. Everybody's looking at him. All eyes on Mayo as he shoots his free throw by himself. All right. So at the end of the third quarter, our official score is 82-75. Taguig remains on top. And we'll be back with a fourth and deciding quarter. You wouldn't want to miss that. You are watching the NBL Governors Cup. And good day again, basketball fans. It's in time to join us for the start of the fourth quarter. And remember, Domo Domo is the official healthy nata juice drink of NBL Pilipinas. Yes, available in flavors like lychee, grape, pineapple, apple, strawberry. 82-75, 7-point lead for Taguig on that late 3-point play by Larry John Mayo to close out the third quarter. So it was down to 4, and then Mayo with some last-second heroics. And they really needed that. All right, so Natividad will start things. Mayo, back to Natividad. Pragoso. Back to Natividad. Natividad drops it to Pragoso. No. Completo grabs the offensive rebound. Back to Completo. Does not get the bounce, but Pragoso is there to clean it up. So now you can see that Taguig is trying to battle underneath. when they want to battle, you can say actually, I feel Nueva Ecija has the slight height advantage when you when you tally it. Look at this. Look at how industrious the Taguig players are underneath, and of course it reaps dividends in the form of that basket by Noy Plagoso. And before we go any further, we have a challenge on the floor filed by the Taguig Generals. And again, our referees will review the video and we will be back with their decision.
Was unsuccessful. Foul on Dan Natividad is second.
Okay, so it is an unsuccessful challenge by the Taguig Generals. And let's see. All right, look at the ball. Natividad. Oh, yes. There was contact. There was contact, definitely. So, Tolentino. By the way, still no points. Still no points for the Buffaloes here in the fourth quarter. And still no points, but Fontanilla ends the silence. I mean, Eddie Helios ends the silence with that putback. So first points for Nueva Ecija, and the gap remains at 7 points. And Helios this time is assessed the foul. That will send Completo to the line. And now 3 points for Taguig in this fourth quarter. You say the pace has slowed down a bit. Scoring pace has slowed down. But then again, it's the fourth quarter. They have to take care of that basketball. The value of the Spalding basketball has just doubled, maybe even tripled. Natividad. No look. Hesitation. Case of overpassing there by Taguig. And it results in a 3-second violation. They were not sure of what they were going to do. Eji to the post. And it's taken away by Galoy. Galoy, they have the numbers. Natividad, no. And Nueva Ecija dodging a bullet. Oh, steal by Ordonez. Back to Ordonez. Yes, yes, yes. And it's a blaze 3 for Mark Edison Ordonez. But Tolentino with the blaze 3 of his own. 89-80. Yes, what a ball game we got here. And this is just the first game. We've got 2 more after this. And our next game is going to be a good one. The Camsur Express against the QC Enforcers. And of course, in our main game, the Zambales Constructicons will visit the host, Tikas Kapampangan. Completo, yes. 91-80. Helios bodying up, and that's a foul. Yes, they saw the mismatch. Helios with the height, weight, and heft advantage over Natividad. So at the line, Edgy Helios. Helios will try to make it single figures again. Keep the game within striking distance. Yes, first one is good. On your screen there, engineer coach Sherwin Aliado. And 2 for 2 for Edgy. Tanshoko will return. Subrabas will direct things. It's with Tanshoko. Tanshoko. Handoff. Galoy. The screen. Oh, nice roll by Pragoso. And a hard foul there. And Pragoso looks winded. And referees have opted to review that last play. So again, referees are reviewing that last play. And you know, despite their leading after 3 quarters, so you'll be surprised that Taguig was shooting only 39% through the first 3 quarters. In fact, Nueva Ecija had a superior clip of 42%, 27 out of 65. And you know, by the 3rd quarter, the rebounds basically evened out. So it is deemed a hacking foul. Let's see. Look at the ball. Ouch. So referees have deemed that an ordinary foul. And that will send Pragoso to the line for 2 gift shots. First one is good. And Taguig now threatening to hit the century mark a bit early. With still 8:48 left in this contest. 2 for 2 for Noy Pragoso. Three-pointer, yes! Helios. It's down to 8, 93-85. Galoy. Completo. Against 2 defenders. Somebody's free. It's Pragoso. Yes, good recognition. $95-85. Back to 10. 8 minutes left. Juanico to the post. Tadeo. Cross court. And he wanted to dump it to Tadeo, but Subrabas steals it, and Subrabas is a blaze 3 for Harvey, and he is clipped in midair. So that means Subrabas will shoot for a rare 4-point play. Look at this. So here's the breakaway. You can see that the green light is on, and gets clipped in midair. So now Subrabas will try to complete a rare 4-point play. Yes. 99-85. And rebound stays with Nueva Ecija. Again, Tadeo posting up. Tadeo barreling his way through. No. And rebound, Palagoso. Subrabas to Galoy. Galoy. No. Back to Subrabas. And Subrabas will set it up. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. Subrabas. Short. Quickly now. Buffaloes on the attack. Oh! It's a blaze 3. It's a blaze 3 for Clarence Hill Santos. And now it's the turn of Santos to work for a 4-point play. This will be a big development. That is 4-point play. And if ever, it will give momentum to Nueva Ecija. Yes. So back to 10, separating the teams. But still a lot of time, 7 minutes. Lots of time to overhaul that. Galoy bounce pass to Palagoso. He wanted to do a reverse. Instead, it goes to Tansyoko. Okay, failed offensive. In transition is Nueva Ecija, but they missed the layup. And nobody but a sorry miss by the Buffaloes. Mayo? No. They have the numbers. 2 against 1. Yes. It's a blaze 3 for Jerome Juanico. It's down to 7. (99-92) with about 6 minutes left. Galoy. Oh, passes it to a white shirt. All the way. No. Lucky break there for Taguig. Subrabas. This time they will be careful. They don't want to throw the ball away at this point. They have to take care of the Spalding basketball. Mayo will fire. Yes. Kapow, kapow. Mayo is making a strong case to be chosen as best player. 101-92. High screen. Oh, it was intended for the corner, but it was anticipated by Subrabas. Subrabas stop and pop at 15. No. And cleared by Tadeo. And a foul by Mayo. That is the 4th foul on Mayo. Meanwhile, you can see some situational subs inserted here by Coach Lugo Tumbato. Well, this is a 9-point lead, but I don't think this is comfortable. A lot can happen. Of course, Taguig cannot be too sure that the game is not yet in the bag. See? Especially when you're playing against someone like Juancho Tolentino. Cuts the lead to 7. 101-94. And another steal, but he dribbled on the line. Juanico. See, look at this. A weak challenge by the defender. Just allowing enough space. And Natividad with a, you can say it eases the pressure a bit. And it ups their lead to 9, 103-94. You know, it's like the pressure cooker. When you work the valve, it releases all that steam. Whoa! Kapow, kapow! Three-pointer by Jerome Juanico. It's down to 6. 103-97. Hold on to your seats. This will be a good one. Stay with us until the final buzzer. You might miss something. And please don't blink. Subrabas. No. Ah, big stop. Big stop by the Buffaloes. All the way. Jackknife. No. And Tolentino cleans that up. So, again, a slow start today for Tolentino, but eventually Tolentino will get his Tolentino numbers. 103-99, down to 4. Natividad keeps it alive. And okay, ball will go back to Taguig. They are ahead by only 4. They led by as much as 12, 76-64. Yes, but what a comeback here for Nueva Ecija since that point. Valentino, and passes deflected out in favor of Taguig. So Bravas met at the backcourt, applying backcourt pressure, causing the timeline. Galoy, bounce pass. Natividad to Mayo. Mayo from the keyhole. No, Mayo gets his own miss. More shot clock for Taguig. And referees hold play. So 14 on the shot clock with 2:53 left. We are nearing the final 2 minutes of this well-played game. And what a way to start our triple offering here at the FEU Pampanga Gym. Again, you have 2 more games after this. So stay with us for all those games. So it's a shot clock violation, and it will mean an inbound for the Buffaloes. So now this will be a crucial possession for the Buffaloes. This will dictate their fortunes today. Helios, one-hander, no. Rebound by Cabigao, kick out. Tolentino against Galoy, and there's a foul. A push by Galoy on Tolentino. Now, through the first 3 quarters, Tolentino has been shooting 5 out of 9 from the free throw line, and now make that 5 out of 10. So 50% from the free throw line. Make that 5 out of 11. He has more misses than makes from the free throw line. Juancho. Foul is on Helios. So I believe this game will slow down considerably. And first one is good for Mayo. Okay, on your screens, on the right portion, you see there our chairman. Hey, long time no see, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Soy Mercado. Yes. So we can. All right, it's the last 2 minutes, winning time in NBL Pilipinas. Jumper, oh yes. What a time to come. Down to 4, 105, 101. A minute and 45 left. This is gonna be a good one. Hang on. Don't blink. Completo with baseline attack is fouled. And that is the 6th foul of Isaiah Cabigao. And that he is now disqualified from this game with 6 fouls. Anyway, Cabigao with a good outing today. And let's just hope that his teammates can hang on and reverse this result. Completo. All right, the door is still open for Nueva Ecija on that crucial miss by David Completo. All right, split 106-101. But the ball will be with Nueva Ecija after this timeout. So, we got again 1:34 left. A 5-point lead for Taguig. And you know that free throw split by Completo. All right, we'll be back to resume this game. Look at the numbers of David Completo. We were talking about him earlier. 20.7 rebounds off the bench. Take note, off the bench for David Completo. 20.7 rebounds, making a case for best player of the game. Yes, he is the one candidate. Of course, after this game, we will choose among the fine performers who will be our best player. And again, he is one of the candidates. All right, Tolentino. For 3, this will be big. Uh-oh. And referee says, oh, it's going to be Taguig basketball. So now, Nueva Ecija has to play good defense. They have to stop Taguig from scoring and get the ball back. Galoy to the corner. Oh, stepping on the line. Azales stepped on the line. Again, a chance given to Nueva Ecija. Oh, nice. But Hehilios could not complete the undergoal stab. Mayo. Oh, Mayo. It's a blaze 3 for Mayo. And all of a sudden, the lead of Taguig is up to 8. 109-101 with a minute left. Oh, that's a big miss by Hehilios. But they still have time. Oh, Tadeo missing another undergoal stab. Wow. They are missing the high percentage shots. And steal by Hehilios. All right. The referees will review that last sequence. That's right. They saw something there.
Upon review, it's a transition take foul. Number 31, David Completo, is fourth foul.
Okay, so it's going to be a transition take foul on David Completo. That means one free throw. All right, here it is. So here's the steal, and then maybe out of frustration, Completo just fouls Edgy. So it's a transition take foul, meaning one free throw for Nueva Ecija, and then they will keep possession. So this is a big chance for Nueva Ecija. All right. So now they will keep possession, and they are just behind by 7. All right. This will be a crucial possession for Nueva Ecija. Ace, kick out, three-pointer. No, Juancho taps it to Tadeo. Oh, Tadeo missed a layup. That's another missed layup for Nueva Ecija in these crucial seconds. And now Taguig will take the sweet time and melt the clock. So fifth foul on De Jesus. De Jesus with no choice but to foul to stop the clock, which stands at 33 seconds right now. So we can say right now that the 4-game winning streak of Nueva Ecija is in jeopardy. Especially with that connection by Completo. Make that 111-102 with 33 seconds left. Let's see if Nueva Ecija can pull off a miracle. Three-pointer on the way. Oh, yes! Hey, Nueva Ecija, they have yet to wave the white flag. They have yet to wave the white flag. So quickly, Coach Luga Tumbato calls a timeout. Wow! I told you with rules like the blaze 3, the free 3, you know, that big leads are not secure here in NBL Pilipinas. And look at that, a quick triple by Juancho Tolentino cuts it to only 6. And that's a lot of time, at 28.6 seconds. Look at it again, huh? See, it started earlier. They had a missed layup, all right? But here, Juancho Tolentino, again, a slow start, but yeah, typical numbers, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. But I guess he's a little short of his average, but still, he is the leader of the team with 27 points. So let's see if they still have some magic left under their sleeves. Now, this will be a key possession for Taguig. First things first, they need a good inbound. They have to be very careful with the inbound. And for Nueva Ecija, watch out for the inbounder, who in this case is Mayo. He might get the ball back. Subrabas will start from backcourt. Oh! Again! Lady Luck continuing to smile on Nueva Ecija as they get possession back. So another chance for Nueva Ecija to trim the gap with 25.3 seconds left. And wow, look at Coach Luga Tumbato. Obviously frustrated with that last sequence. Again, like what I said, they have to take care of the ball. What do? They throw it away. They give a chance to Nueva Ecija. So now, 6 points separating these clubs. And they have to be very careful, especially about fouling. Because if Taguig gives up a foul, you know, Nueva Ecija might opt to shoot a free 3. That is a possibility. So they have to be very careful about giving up a foul. Of course, on the part of Nueva Ecija, if they can score as fast as possible, because remember, it's only 25.3 seconds left, a 1.3 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. So if possible, if they can score as fast as they can. And for Taguig, be careful about fouling. Look at the 3-point field goals. At 12 of 28 for Taguig, 14 of 36 for Nueva Ecija. Of course, better percentage for Taguig, but more makes for Nueva Ecija. So now, the inbound will be performed by, let me see, who's this? So they have to be very careful again, because a foul might result in a free 3 attempt. See some screens. They find Tadeo. Juancho will go for 2. And there's a foul. So 5th foul on David Completo. And as expected, Juancho Tolentino will shoot a free 3. He has traded his 2 free throws for a 3-point shot. At the top of the key. So if he makes this, it will slice the deficit to only 3. So now all eyes on Juancho Tolentino. This will be a very important free 3. It bounces, no! It's with Subrabas. And quickly, Nueva Ecija has to foul to prevent the clock from running any further. At the line, Harvey Subrabas. And first one is good. And Subrabas will hope to ice the game if he makes this free throw and end their 2-game losing skid. Oh, steal by Subrabas. That's it. Well, we're just waiting for confirmation of our final score. And they'll just dribble the time away. So we'll just wait for the sound of the horn. Okay, and coaches meet, the teams meet at center court. Again, well played game actually by both sides. A very entertaining game. So at the end of 4 quarters, congratulations to the Taguig Generals. They end their 2-game losing streak and they beat Nueva Ecija 118-105. Of course, the 4-game winning streak of Nueva Ecija is over. And for Taguig, they have completed their elimination round schedule and they'll just wait for their opponent in the playoffs. Of course, our best player is no other than Larry John Mayo, double-double, 27 points, 17 rebounds, monster numbers. Of course, 1 steal, 1 block for good measure. No doubt, Larry John Mayo is our best player of the game. And of course, as our best player, he will be receiving gift items from our sponsors. Again, our final score 130-105. I said, a very entertaining, a well-played game. And of course, first quarter, the starters really wanted to win because both these teams, they had a mission. Like what I said, Taguig wants to end their 2-game losing streak. Nueva Ecija wants to stretch their 4-game winning run. Of course, Tolentino, a surprise off the bench. In fact, you can say in that first quarter, bench play was a big factor. Guys like Completo, Tanchoco beating the horn with that triple, so making it 27-21 after 12 minutes. Then come the second quarter, it's almost the same story, but Edgy Helios, wow, playing like Edgy. Of course, Mayo, no doubt, he was the best player today, continuing from where he left off. But of course, Nueva Ecija simply refusing. They did not win 4 in a row for nothing. Alright. And then Completo, of course, also making a case for himself. 55-47 at halftime. Now come to third. The Generals started to pour it on. A triple by Subrabas, his first of the game. But of course, Nueva Ecija always ready to respond. And Taguig never really had a chance to blow this game wide open. I mean, there were constant threats from Nueva Ecija. No one plays like this. And then, of course, Mayo with the stretch. And that was the play, a 3-point play to end the third quarter, 82-75. Now, by the fourth quarter, Taguig simply was humming on all cylinders. Of course, Ordonez with the nice basket. But Juancho, of course, getting his usual numbers again. And Completo as well, taking his chances. Of course, Helios with a big basket. But down the stretch, Nueva Ecija missed a lot of crucial point-blank shots. Those shots that could have easily went in. And that really hampered their cause. So again, the final score, 130-105. Congratulations to the Generals. They win over the Buffaloes. Now, stand by for our next game. It's going to be the Quezon City Enforcers against the Kamsur Express. We'll bring that game to you in its entirety after this break. Stay with us for more action here at the NBL Governors Cup.